Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Soul video, and today we are going to be showcasing the brand new JUGRAM, the 1000-year Blood War version. This character right here is by far the best PvP character in the game, and it's not even close. And honestly speaking, it's quite unfair if you don't have this character. Never have we seen a power shift in PvP, until this character right here. We've had some, meta-defining PvP characters like Unohana, Broken, all these other new characters, Ichibe, Noitora. Those characters were amazingly good on their release, but nothing compared to this character right here. It's absolutely insane, and honestly, you're gonna see in this video, right? Now, for this video, I'm only gonna be showcasing him in PvP because he's a PvP character. He's gonna play like every other PvP character in the game for PvE content. He's gonna play exactly like Chad, like Ichibe, like Noitora. They all play the same because they pretty much have all the exact same kit, minus a few differences that don't really make a difference. So for this video only, we're gonna just be using him in PvP. Now, I will say, and I'm glad I do have him, this artwork is really clean. It's very simple, but I will say it looks very nice in thumbnails. I haven't even made the thumbnail yet for this video because I'm recording it first, right? But I know it's going to look very clean, right? So let's quickly talk about what makes this character OP, because if you don't know, now you're about to find out, and it's absolutely insane. So firstly, Sprinter +1, standard. It basically gives them an extra flash step. Berserker plus 50%. These flurry characters always have this. It basically allows them to be a decent hybrid. I don't recommend it, but it is an option, so you can do that. Then he has Poise. Poise is very good for PvP because it negates stagger, which is what you want, because if you can't get your hits off, then you're just not a good character, and you have to kind of work up with these other strats. For example, Oetsu. Oetsu would have been actually very good in PvP had he been given Poise. Unfortunately, doesn't have it, but honestly, that's fine because he's not a PvP character. He then has Pierce Barrier, which is very good because it means he's going to be able to pierce barriers, right? It means he's going to be able to do more damage. Now, with this character, you want to make sure he does the most damage possible, and this Pierce Barrier allows him to do that because he doesn't have to waste time lowering their shield. Two prominent characters you're going to be going against is Arskin and Ichibe, and I guess Noitora. All three of those characters have barriers, so it is very good that he can pierce it. He then has Bruiser 20%, which does allow him to do extra no-attack damage. Love to see. Can't really complain about that. And then we have his unique skill right here. Brave Battle Temporary Invincibility. Basically, for the first 10 seconds, which for the most part is normally the entire game of PvP, he's invincible. He can't take any damage. Absolutely disgusting. The fact that it's 10 seconds is stupid. Even if it was 5 seconds, it'd still be quite crazy, right? So what this means is if you don't have JUGRAM, you're losing. You're somehow losing because you can't even inflict any status on them. You're losing basically, right? If you don't have a JUGRAM, and if the other team does have a JUGRAM, it's going to come down to a very close game because both JUGRAMs are going to do damage at the same time, and it really depends on the other characters backing up JUGRAM. He also has Flurry, so it does mean he has increased no attack hit, basically the standard what you want for a character like this. And then the last skill is Brave Battle Counter, so if the invincibility wasn't enough, while he's taking damage, he reflects 20% of that damage back to that character. There's no randomness to it, it's just 20% of that damage taken gets put back onto the character. Absolutely insane. I do love it though. I do really like how they made this character. This right here, and the counter, it just fits JUGRAM like entirely. Like it just makes sense with this character, and I can't see any other character getting it. And I'm very curious on how they're going to counter this, because maybe a character in the future is going to ignore invincibility. Who knows? We're going to have to wait and see. And when they do, it's just the cycle's going to repeat. He's going to be the new best character, and it's just going to get a bit out of hand. There is going to be a rebalance in PvP coming soon. Hopefully, it can do something to make the game a bit more balanced, because this character, the balance, right, literally disputes the balance and just makes it terrible, even though it already was. So in addition to that, he also has a Squad 0 killer. Now, this is actually very good because one of his big opponents in PvP is going to be Ichibe. Ichibe is a speed character. Ichibe doesn't have killer advantage, but he is attribute advantage, and that does play a big part. So JUGRAM being able to do more damage to Ichibe just means he can kill him faster, which I think is actually very good. So I know many people are saying, why does he have Squad 0 killer? It makes no sense. It really doesn't, but killer doesn't ever make sense, to be fair. We have manga characters with Ranka killers and stuff like that. They never really follow the manga entirely, but having Squad 0 killer just means he can kill Ichibe faster, which is a good thing, because you don't want Ichibe to be hitting this JUGRAM when that 10-second invincibility does wear out. Going to this though, we do have him level 10 attack and focus, which just means we can do as much damage as possible. Now, I did say in my stream that I was probably going to go for a 5-5. Basically, I have to pull 3 more dupes of him on his individual. I'm not sure if I want to do that because the stamina, focus, and SP slot isn't that important with this character, because obviously those first 10 seconds he takes no damage. You don't really need to care about his stamina or defense. Maybe if you play against massive builds and head captain where they do have him 5-5, having this hash bolt at 5-5 will be quite big. But for me, I think I'm fine with him 2 out of 5. I'm instead going to go all out on Basby's individual to try and get get him and sweep the banner. Alright, so this is the build we're going to be using today for this character. This is a very unconventional build, I will say that right now. And shout out to the stream chat for recommending this. Like, I believe my fellow guildmate Sakura recommended I use 4 stamina damage links. Now, I will explain why we're doing that in a minute. But basically, with this one right here, we're using a hollow bait. Now, hollow baits are never ever really meta in PvP because you sacrifice 30% stamina. Stamina is very important in this game mode, and it's just overall not really that good to use it. Instead, you want to use a wooden sword or the combat spirit bug. Basically, all the accessories that increase your no-attack damage and don't sacrifice your stamina. That's the go-to build with these characters, right? However, since JUGRAM takes no damage for 10 seconds, he can basically afford to sacrifice that stamina to get that extra damage going, because by far, if you have this on, you're pretty much going to kill whoever he goes against, unless you go against a fellow JUGRAM. As for the other accessories, it's just normal chappies, a golden chappie and normal chappie, first in attack. We have a lot of attack. How much attack do we have? Like, yeah, 3.5k. Insane, insane. And then as for the links, right? So we have a Zangetsu link right here, Max Transcended. Very happy about having that. That's giving us a lot of stats. And then we also have 2 full stamina damage links. And the idea of this is that full stamina damage scales higher than no attack damage. And I don't know the exact math to it, but a full stamina damage link is better than a 25 no attack damage link. So that's what we're doing in this video, right? We have 2 full stamina links. We have a Zangetsu fully transcended. We should be able to do a lot of damage with this character. And we already tested it out on stream. He was dominating PvP. And I didn't even have him level 10 attack or focus. So it's going to be insane. Now, for this video, I do have 4 example teams that you can use this character in. So, the first one is this team right here. This is basically my go-to PvP team, because I have 2 other max transcended characters. Chad is there to boost, Arskin is there to debuff. Very good team. Honestly speaking, probably one of the best teams you can use in PvP, even if they're not max transcended. The next team you can't go wrong with is literally just JUGRAM. We're going to test out. He can literally 1v3, and you'll see that in the video in a bit. The next team here, we have the fun team where I'm using this Yuha to basically try and snatch the soul bomb, basically using A, B, and A. So that's basically just a fun team to mess around with. I don't think this team is a good team, but it's just for fun. We're going to test it out. This team right here is the Tokinada strategy. So if you remember my video I made a few months back with this strategy, this team has now received a buff thanks to this JUGRAM, because originally you wanted a max transcended character or someone that was able to tank very well. Some characters can do that, some just can't. And even if that character can tank well, if they get weakened, it kind of ruins the strategy, right? So this character right here, since JUGRAM takes no damage for 10 seconds, it's pretty much like a massive buff for this team. So we're going to see that in the video. Basically, the idea, if you don't know about this strategy, is that we want Tokinada to die straight away. We want him to revive, and then when he revives, he's going to have low stamina damage plus 60%, and he's basically going to snipe the enemies while they're all focused on Hashwalt. And that's basically the 4 teams we're going to be using in this video. So I'm probably going to have to spend some orbs because I do want to showcase him a lot. We're going to do like 20 games, maybe 5 games for each team. But let's see how it goes, right? We are in 3rd seat. Now, before you say, oh, you're only winning because you have max transcended team, we are going to be going against people that have similar average attack than us, so it's not entirely one-sided. So right here, Eddie Bankai. Now, we do have a decent average attack, higher than theirs, but let's just see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. Now, this team isn't actually the best because I believe I need Arskin in the middle. Now, I forgot to mention, don't put JUGRAM on the side. If you put JUGRAM on the side, you're cancerous. I'm sorry, right? I feel like this character is so OP, and I'm going to just talk over this game while we win. I feel like this character is so OP that we need to encourage everyone to use JUGRAM in the middle so we know who to avoid. Because if I start a game and I see JUGRAM on the side, I'm writing your name down, and I'm keeping that list. I'll post it in the future, maybe on Twitter or something, of list of names to avoid in PvP because they're cancerous and they're putting JUGRAM on the side, right? Just a little quick PSA, I guess. So there you go. We won that first game. Mad easy. We're going to go against Jacob right here. So 3,500 attack. Let's just see how we go against a fellow JUGRAM, right? And this is mainly going to come down to the last second where both JUGRAMs can do damage to each other. And also how many allies we have left. I believe we should win this. His team doesn't look max transcended. So we do have an advantage here. We did lower their stuff or their, debuffs. So there you go. Chad down. Noitora down. And basically now we're just going to hit them up and there you go, nice and easy. So you can see it kind of got close there. The build that we do have with this JUGRAM is very risky because once that invincibility runs out, you're going to take a lot of damage because you don't have any DR. So you got to make sure that if you are kind of doing this strategy, that you need 2 good teammates to try and back him up. Alright, so now what we're going to do is test out Godslayer number 3. So let's go. 3,000 average attack. Look at my average attack, 4,000. What? So obviously with only one character, there's no average attack, so it's basically just this JUGRAM's attack. And there you go. Let's see if we can win this. I'm pretty confident we can. If we get... No, we can't even get weakened, so... There you go. Ichibe's down. It's so stupid. Why is this a thing? This guy had a max transcended Grimjow, and I didn't even... It took like 3 seconds. This character is stupid. Honestly speaking, this character actually performs very well when he's 1 out of... Oh, Morzan, my fellow guildmate. This character performs actually very good 1 out of 5, and also just being a 1v3 character. So let's go against this person right here. 4,200. So that means he probably has a decently transcended team, if not a full transcended team. So they should all have, yeah. It looks like they all have plus 10 attack and plus 10 probably focus and stamina. So yeah. Oh my god. I might have to have a video in the future. So he actually got close there because the last ditch can kind of save you. And also, since we didn't have DR, he actually got close there. So maybe the counter to JUGRAM is rocking last ditch survival. I don't know. It's going to be tough. I might have a video in the future on how to counter him without using JUGRAM, because by far the best counter to JUGRAM right now is having your own JUGRAM. So I definitely recommend, if you do want to consider playing PvP, definitely consider going on JUGRAM's individual, because... Look at this. Look at this. This ain't fair. This ain't fair. I'm hacking. I don't have mods, but I'm hacking. I feel dirty. This isn't fair. Alright. So you can just see example teams, right? This team works well. This team works well. Let's try out this team. I have no idea how this team's going to perform, right? I don't think it'll be the best team. The Uryu don't even have any accessories or links. We're just going to go with it. I'm going to go with the special strategy to see if we can try and snipe the soul bomb. So let's go against you. Maybe for this team I should rock DR links on JUGRAM, but I'm going to just keep as is because I can't be bothered to keep changing my accessories for different teams, right? So see how it goes. Finally, we might... Oh, hold up. So my... Ooh, my Yuha has 67k attack. That's mad. Funny enough, he's going against Yuha here, like the counter he was made to go against. It's okay. It works mainly because of JUGRAM though. I feel like Yuha should have been this character. I feel like Yuha should have had the invincibility, the first version. But then again, he came out 2 years ago. Maybe that it's OP now. It definitely would have been OP back then. So let's just go against you. 0 Jin, 2,300 attack. Maybe we should go for someone higher, because even though we do have similar average attack, our JUGRAM's probably way too decked for their team to handle. 68k attack on the Ichibe or stamina, so that's quite low. We did remove his barrier though. Yeah, the I can't even get the soul bomb. The team's winning too fast. Okay, so it's an example team. You can do this. I won't recommend it. It's just an okay team. It's just a fun team to mess around with. Honestly speaking, as cancer this character is, he's making PvP fun again. I will say that right now. So now let's try this team, right? This is the Tokinada strategy. Let's see who we can go against. So I don't want to go against another JUGRAM because I don't want to do that. So we're going to go against you. Let's see how it performs, right? So Aaroniero right there. It would be better to use a character to lower their barriers. But honestly, it doesn't matter since JUGRAM's going to be able to do a lot of damage. So the idea of this team is that Aarionero's going to die. And then Tokinada's going to die. And then everyone's going to focus on JUGRAM. And then Tokinada's going to be able to just basically snipe from afar. So there you go. Both are dead. And... Well, Tokinada... Okay. You get my point, right? So it works. It works. Tokinada revived and he basically did damage, but JUGRAM's just too OP that he's also carrying the team as well. We're gonna showcase this team more though. I want to keep. I want to see what this team could do against other teams. So yeah, why not? Let's try it. Let's try this JUGRAM. 3,900 attack. This might be a worthy opponent. Let's see how this Tokinada strategy works against a fellow JUGRAM. So a relatively decent team. This team definitely has level 10 attack and focus on all characters. And there you go, Aaroniero's dead. Asking needs to hurry up and kill my Tokinada. And there you go. Now they're all going to be focused on him. And then Tokinada's just going to clean shop. Oh, never mind. So there's... Okay, Is this going to kill? Okay, it did. And it weakens. It kind of works. With JUGRAM, you can't rely on any kind of strategy. It's kind of iffy. So... When you're going against JUGRAM, you definitely want to make sure that your JUGRAM has DR links, because as you can see there, we died too quick and they got the soul bomb. This soul bomb is actually kind of OP, so let's just keep showcasing different teams. Let me find enemies that have 2 times points. Ooh. Ooh, look at that lineup, boys. Kochi and Spy. Okay, fuck it. Let's go. Let's see if we can win. The Tokinada strategy, let's go. I believe Spy doesn't have JUGRAM, so I think, yeah. Oh, but he could do the Tokinada strategy. Or it's not. He's rocking a good team, though, to be fair. Let's see how it goes. Aaroniero's dead. Ooh. Okay. Okay. This team's stupid. It's stupid. Hey. Big up Spite, though. Big up Spite. Worthy opponent, right? This team's just sweaty. All right. There we go. We beat Spite with Aaroniero on our team. Now let's do the same for Kochi, right? Boom. Let's go. Easy dubs, boys. Did Kochi pull Did he pull JUGRAM? I have no idea. Well, he has Yuha. He has Yamamoto in the team. This is no team, to be fair, but that's fine. It works. All right, so 40k's attack, relatively good. I think it's safe to say we're guaranteed wins right here. Like, no matter the team you bring, if you have JUGRAM on your team, it's a guaranteed win. Oh, it's mad. I kind of, I don't know what this video is, man. He's so stupid. It's cancerous, bro. It's mad. All right, so let's just keep going. Let's just keep trying. So I found Spy and I found Kochi, but when I was right under Tor when he was streaming, I couldn't find him. But nice if we can find Tor though. All right, so I've been refreshing for a couple minutes now. I actually want to find the JUGRAM team to showcase this team again. But unfortunately, I don't think I can find anyone. And if I do find JUGRAM, I'm going to switch to Attribute because that might be better. Yeah, like no one's got JUGRAM right now. I'm getting the same people. Maybe I have to play a game. Might have to do that. Alright, let's just go against Aizen BB. We're just going to use JUGRAM again, 1v3 it real quick. Unless he has JUGRAM by himself on the side. If you do, he doesn't. Nice. There you go, easy wins. Alright, I'm going to go I'm going to drink some water right now. I'm not even going to look at my screen. So how did everyone's balls go? I'm assuming you lot, hopefully you got something what you wanted. Hopefully you got the JUGRAM because... nice and easy, boys. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now let's see if we can find any JUGRAM leads because I want to just finish off the video showcasing a JUGRAM versus JUGRAM again. And I hope I'm saying his name right. I know it can be pronounced JUGRAM, I believe, but I'm going to just say JUGRAM because that's what I've been calling him for years now. All right, there we go. We have a JUGRAM on the enemy team. We do have higher attack than him, but we'll see how it goes. Now, maybe, yeah, with this team right here, the team I'm rocking, I should definitely rock DR on the JUGRAM. Because at this point, then, you know, you mainly want him to survive. But yeah, our team should pretty much clap cheeks here. Noitor is down, Ichibe is down, and now it just comes down to the last couple of seconds where we should win. There we go, nice and easy. Honestly speaking, this is the most boring team. Honestly, I'd rather use a 1v3 or the Tokinada strategy. That team's way more fun than this little team right here. But it does work, and how many ores are on? 29. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just find one more person and then we're going to end it there. I think it was a successful showcase. And yeah, just to showcase his character. Like the power that this character has. And yo! Deku! Okay. Alright, you know what? We're going to end on Deku. Deku is an ex-guild member of mine. Shout out to Deku. Deku right here was very competitive in PvP. And he has a max transcended Grimjail. I'm pretty sure he has a fully max transcended team. Does he have JUGRAM though? I don't know. If he doesn't, I think we're going to win. But we're going to have to wait and see. Alright, Deku. Yeah, see, he has a fully transcended team. I think his Chad might be 4-5. But yeah, like, you're going to see right now. It's stupid. It's stupid. Look, oh my god. At least the JUGRAM was slow there. I don't know why, but man, like it just shows how crazy this character is because Deku's team is good. And we clapped his cheeks. It's unfair. This ain't right. This ain't right. Caleb needs to do something about this character. And sadly, they can't nerf him. So all they can really do is just release a counter for this character. So, but anyway, guys, that was the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. I had a lot of fun recording this, right? I know it's unfair, but it is what it is, right? Caleb are selling us cheat codes. I'm going to take them cheat codes if I can get the character, right? So if you have an opinion on this character, let me know in the comments below. Do you hate the character? I'm sure if you have him, you love him. And if you don't have him, you hate him. And that's absolutely fair. I hope you do pull him in the future if you do decide to pull an individual or if you do decide to go back in on his main banner. Now, I will have a video coming out in the future on how to counter this character or strategies that you can do to try and counter him. Spoiler alert though, there's not a lot and most of them aren't reliable if you don't have JUGRAM. So yeah, I'll see you lads in the next one. Peace.